all the owners, guys. A big round of applause for all the owners. It's purely their contribution that helps us to escalate the event to bigger stage. A big round of applause to all the participants because they become the heart of the entire event. A big round of applause for all the participants. Yes, the organizing committee behind it, everyone has been working day in and out for setting up this on time and executing it pinpoint. So a big round of applause for the entire organizing committee as well. Again, we are here on the 5th edition. We started with 30 players. Currently, we are at 110 players. That's how we have grown as a team of owners, organizers, players, coaches, every single person that contributes together to our setup. And that's how we wish to continue to grow in the upcoming seasons. The most key fundamental of ours is the matches, the enthusiasm, and the sportsmanship that everyone brings on the table. The agenda and the motive of this season as well is going to be play hard, play with full sportsmanship, and let the best team win. We all know about the sudden demise that we had of Yuval's father. I'll request everyone to, we'll have a 2-minute silence. I'll request everyone to please stand up. We'll have a 2-minute silence for him. Thank you. We can have chairs over here also. क्यों पीछे मतलब अगर है तो दिखेगा नहीं उनको बाकी उससे. Anand, I'll request you please sit, have a sit here. We'll just start this event by standing for the national anthem. which will be played say in next 20 seconds.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
बोलो गणपति बाप्पा। Okay, so let's start the auction quickly. Before we start the auction, I'll again brief you again with regards to the auction. 3 players of A category, 4 players of B category, 3 players of C category, mandatory to be picked by every single team owner. 1 icon player. So you come to a team of 11 people. Auction base price, C की तुम्हारी base price है 2000, B की तुम्हारी base price है 4000, and A की तुम्हारी base price है 6000, and तुम्हारे icon की base price है 12000. Okay, from 2000 to 6000, from 2000 to 6000 आपका incremental है 200 से. 2000 to 6000 आपका incremental है 200 से. You have an incremental of 500 post 6000. From 6000 to 12000 you will have an incremental of 500. So you go 6000, 6500, 7000, 7500, 8000 and thereon. Once you cross, be it any player, be it a C category player, B, A or an icon player, once they cost 12,000 benchmark, the icon starts raising by 1000. So it's 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000 and thereon. Clear? Any questions? Okay. Rest, I believe we have briefed the owners and the icon players in the owners icon meeting. So if any owner or anyone has any doubts with regards to the format, with regards to the pattern of auction, with regards to anything, you can feel free to ask us. We'll wait for next 30 seconds. I'll request all the owners, once you are done with the categories, for example, if you have 3A to be selected, once you are done with 3 A's, we have a team to keep a check किसका कितना ये हो रहा है. In case we miss out at times, please make sure कि तुम तीन अगर तुम्हारा 3 हो गया ना A, फिर तुम चौथे A के लिए हाथ ही नहीं उठा सकते. You cannot bid anymore. Correct? Please make sure that you do not do that. We'll ensure that you do not do that, but please we request you also guys to do not do that. Okay. One more thing, placard please बराबर से उठाना. Please. Placard बराबर से उठाना. अगर मैं 1, 2, 3 sold मैं if there is some dispute, it will be purely auctioneer's call. The auction is going to be conducted by me and Vidya Somani. So we two are the people who are going to conduct the entire auction in halves. So it will be purely an auctioneer's call. We request owners to respect that call because we understand at that heat of the moment होता है लगता है कि नहीं ये हो but 1, 2, 3 it will be at a reasonable pace. But again थोड़ा कभी-कभी हो जाता है fast because again there's going to be an auction of 110 players which will happen. Correct. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. You need anyone? No. You're all good. We are good to start? We are good to start. I can't hear the voice. Are we good to start? Are we good to start? Whom do you want as the first player? Any special request? Any special request for an icon player to become first? Sachin. That's the name. Any request? Okay. ए में जो लास्ट प्लेयर आएगा, ए में जो आइकॉन में, सॉरी आइकॉन में जो लास्ट प्लेयर आएगा, he'll go on base value. ठीक है? Anything else? Sounds good. We are ready. Let's go down with our first player. The first player for the evening is Dhruv Veera. The first player, we'll request Dhruv to please come on the stage. The first player of the evening is going to be Dhruv Veera. We're going to have an auction of icons first. Then we'll have a 10 minutes break for the owners and icons to discuss their strategies. In auctions, I'll be very explicit. In icons category, I'll go as slow as possible because I want a fair chance कि तुम लोग सोचो क्या है. Okay. Random bids are not allowed. Let me be very clear. Random bids मतलब 12,000 बेस वैल्यू है. 12 का 13, 14, 15 हो सकता है. डायरेक्ट तुम 25 नहीं बोल सकते. Okay? Perfect. 12,000. Any bidders in the house at 12,000. Shuttle whackers go at 12,000. 13,000 Chandra. 13,000 with Chandra. 14,000 with Western Warriors. 14,000, 15,000 with Chandra. 16,000 with Shuttle whackers. 17,000 with Pristine smashers. 18,000 with shuttle spurs. 19,000 with power shuttlers. 19,000 with power shuttlers. 20,000 shuttle whackers. 20,000 with shuttle whackers. 20,000 with shuttle whackers. Any more bidders in the house? Do I see any more bidders in the house? 21,000 comes Chandra. 21,000 comes Chandra. Do I see 22,000 comes shuttle whackers? The more the bid goes, dak dak बढ़ रही है, dak dak. 22,000 with shuttle whackers. Do I see any more bidders? 22,001. Do I see any more bidders? I see Pristine smashers going at 22,000. 22,000. 23, I'm so sorry. 23,000 goes Pristine smashers. 24,000 straight away goes shuttle whackers. Straight away shuttle whackers 24,000. Shuttle whackers going straight all in 24,000. Do I see any bids? Do I see any bids? Do I see any bids? I don't see any bids. 24,001. I'll say, do I see any bids? 24,002. The bid is with shuttle whackers, right? Shuttle whackers bid is 24,000. Do I see any bidders in the house? It's Dhruv Veera. We all know it's going to be Dhruv Veera. He's a champion player since ages. 24,000, I'll go for one last time. Do I see any bidders in the house for 24,000? 24,000 shuttle whackers, Dhruv Veera sold. What a beginning, guys. What a beginning. Dhruv Veera goes to shuttle whackers at 24,000. I see a very, very purse bachane ka approach from the owners. I don't see owners because I genuinely thought Dhruv Veera has to go at somewhere around 35,000. That was our discussion prior to the auction. But brilliant strategy from the owners. They are playing safe. They don't want to spend huge bucks. Okay, let's come on to the second player. Dhruv Veera, 24,000 shuttle whackers sold. Second player. Second player comes Jay Gupte. Jay Gupte at a base price of 12,000. Do I see any bidders? Jay Gupte at 12,000. 12,000 straight away comes Pristine smashers. Pristine smasher comes straight in at 12,000. Do I see any bidders? Do I see any bidders? Chandra comes in at 13,000. Chandra comes in at 13,000 straight away. Do I see any bidders, guys? 14,000 comes Pristine smashers. 14,000 comes Pristine smashers. 15,000 straight back. Chandra 15,000 straight back. 15,000 straight back. Chandra 16,000 straight back smashers. Do you want to go? 16,000 currently with Pristine smashers. Pristine smashers currently with 16,000. Do I see any bidders? Do I see any bidders? 16,001. 16,002. 17,000 comes straight away Chandra. Very strategical decision by Chandra, taking a lot of time. 17,000 comes with Chandra. 17,001. 18,000 Pristine smashers come straight back away. Chandra says they're out. You can come back in. Even if you are saying out right straight now, you can come back in the next 10 seconds. 18,001. You say 18,001. You say 18,002. Any bidders? One final call. 18,000 with Pristine smashers. 18,003 sold to Pristine smashers. 18,000. Jay Gupta sold to Pristine Smashers. Next player in the house. Dhawal Shah. We'll request Dhawal Shah to please come on the stage. The hand straight away comes up from Western Warriors. We'll just wait a second by the time he comes in. What value you expect, man?
Huh?
What value?
Base.
He wants his team to be strong. Okay, let's start the auction. 12,000 with Western Warriors. 12,000 with Western Warriors. 13,000 with Racket Busters. 13,000 with Racket Busters. 14,000 with Western Warriors. 14,000 with Western Warriors. 15,000 with Racket Busters. 16,000 with Western Warriors. 16,000 with Western Warriors. Do I see any bidders in the house? Do I see any bidders in the house? We'll go slow. We'll wait. We want his price to go up. He's a champion. One of the most powerful smashers in the entire tournament. 16,000. 16,000 with Western Warriors. 16,001. Any bidders, guys? 16,002. One final call. Dhawal Shah sold to Western Warriors. 16,000. The king of marathon, the fitness champion, will ask Shyam Bhaiya to please come on the stage. You can hear the voice, the popularity that this champion comes with. Circuit, upper circuit is the call. We have three teams who have locked. We have three teams who have locked their players. One is Western Warriors, one is Shuttle Whackers, and the third team is Pristine Smashers. These three teams cannot bid anymore. We have 7 teams open. We have Shyam Suchak that comes in. Shyam Suchak for 12,000 in the house. Let's start. Chandra 12,000, Twisters 13,000, 14,000 for Shuttle Spurs, 15,000 for Chandra, 16,000 for Power Shuttles, 17,000, 18,000, 18,000 with Shuttle Spurs, 19,000, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000 with Twisters, 20,000 with Twisters, 21,000, 21,000 with Racket Busters, 22,000 with Shuttle Spurs, Shuttle Spurs with 22,000. Dhruv Veera has been highest till date in auctions. I think today is the day when the record is broken for the most expensive buy. 22,000 with Shuttle Spurs. 22,001. 23,000 straight away. Racket Busters. Currently 23,000 with Racket Busters. Yeah. 23,000 with Racket Busters. We are here to match Dhruv Veera's. We want someone to break Dhruv Veera's record since 4 years. I think this is the moment. 23,000, 2 bids away from causing the thing. I just need 2 bidders. 23,001. Do I see any hands? 23,002. 23,003 sold to Racket Busters. The man for the evening. I'll ask Sachin Bhai to please come on the stage. We have a name. I see Chandra, they have shut down their laptop. They're going to be like, just, it's mine. I see Chandra shutting down the laptop. The MVP of last year. Let's start. Sachin Shetty, 12,000 with Racket Busters, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, 21,000, 22,000. How are you feeling? 23,000, 24,000. One bid and you break the record for the most expensive buy. 25,000. A big round of applause over here. A moment to be remembered. The most expensive buy. Till date it was only and only Dhruv Veera. Remember the name, Sachin. Now 24,000 comes down to 25 over here. 25 over here. 26, 20. You want to come? He's 26. 27,000. 28,000. Court Commanders is very, very clear. He's made up. Last year, Sachin Megat killa. 28,000 with Court Commanders. Any bidders? 28,000. 28,000. You want to go? 29,000. 30,000. He is very clear. अभी तू नहीं आएगा मेरे टीम में. 31,000. 31,000. 32,000. 32,000. He can play only 2 matches, huh? 32,000. I think 32. What is the value that you are expecting now?
No, I hope it's at 32 only. We stop at 32.
32 is with Court Commanders. I definitely see 1 or 2 hands going up. 32,001. You can come in. No? Any bidders? 32,002. उसने ऑलरेडी जगह भी बना लिया, बैग नीचे भी रख दिया, लिख भी दिया. 32,003 sold to Court Commander Sachin Shetty. Archit Lodha. Archit, come on the stage. Just on a lighter note, ये टेबल का वैल्यू अभी 44,000 है. सचिन भैया, आपके टेबल का वैल्यू 44,000 है अभी. ओके. The rising champ, Archit, 12,000. We start the bidding at 12,000. Any bidders in the house for 12,000? 12,000. 13,000. 13,000 with Chandra. 13,000. We need to go all out, guys. 14,000, 15,000. 16,000, 16,000, 16,000 with Chandra. Any bidders in the house, guys? 16,000 with Chandra. Do I see a bid from anyone? 16,001, 16,002. I'll give a one final call to everyone. 16,003 sold to Chandra. We'll just let you know. Akshat Barve is the next player. 4 player बाकी है. So I see Akshat remaining, I see Surbhi remaining, I see 2 more players. Tahir is left, Hemant Bhai is left. These are the 4 players left. No words for introduction for this guy. Already a champion at district state level. Has been a champion. He has played once, he has won once. So let's start the bidding. 12,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000 with racket busters, 21,000, 21,000 with twisters, 22,000, 22,000 with racket busters, 22,000 there, 22,001, 23,000, 23,000 with shuttle spurs, 23,001. I see no bidders in the house. 23,002. I see 24,000 coming in. 24,000 coming in by racket busters. 24,000 with racket busters. Sorry, racket rangers. I'm so sorry. 24,001. 24,002. 25,000. So both the owners are playing very smartly. दो बोलने के बाद ही हाथ उड़ा रहा है. So it's with shuttle spurs at 25. I'll do once again. 25,001. 25,002. I see Akshat Barve going at a price of 25,000, 26,000, 26,000, 26,001, 26,002. I see Akshat Barve going at 26,000 in the auction. One final call. Akshat Barve sold to Racket Rangers 26,000. Big buy, and has to be the buy. Tahir comes into picture now. Tahir. We'll request Tahir to come on the stage. Oh, there are 3 owners left, right? One is Shuttle Spurs, one is Twisters, and the third is Power Shuttlers.
I'm a bit injured, so sir, संभाल के beating करना.
He's trying to be modest by saying he's a bit injured, but he can play on one leg also. So हेमंत भाई बहुत अभी से बाकी लोग का प्राइस बढ़ा रहे because उनको पता है कि भाई मेरा बाकी आना. So 12,000. Whoever comes last goes on a base value. That, and the 3 players that are remaining is Tahir, Hemant Sharma, and Surbhi. It's gonna be a bumper for whoever that owner is gonna be. You're getting an icon at a base price, unimaginable. 12,000. The bidding starts 12,000. 12,000. I have only 3 bidders. 12,000, 13,000, 14,000. I see. अब मेरे को एक ऐसा लग रहा है कि तीनों के दिमाग में एक एक नाम तो फिक्स है. वो तीनों उसके लिए रुके. 14,000 with you. 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000. Do I see any bidders? 18,001. Do I see any bidders? 19,000. There I go. 19,000. 19,001. Do I see any bidders? It's Tahir going for 19,000. Do I see any bidders? 19,001. It's with you, right? 19,002. I'll just wait for more 5 seconds because it's a big bid. And we're going to go this low only and only in icon, guys, please. 20,000. That's why I waited. I wanted that price. I wanted 20,000 here. 20,001. The last 2 players are going to be Surbhi Shinde, Hemant Sharma. 20,002. We're going to go for 21,000. 21,000 again with Shuttle Spurs. Need by Tahir. 8 matches. 21,000. He's never lost a match, I believe. No. That's a stat that I get from a crowd, not from us. 21,001. 21,001. 21,002. Neerba, I know you are still confused, I see. You can take a chance that you want. I'm very sure you are very clear कि मेरे को कौन सा player चाहिए. I am very, because you aren't bidding for any. You haven't bid. I believe Power Shuttlers has not bid. They have hardly done 1 or 2 bid. I think they are waiting either for Hemant Sharma or Surbhi Shinde. That's very bid ही नहीं किया. So you have 21,003 sold to Shuttle Spurs. Tahir, 21,000. Do you think someone will? Surbhi Shinde. So I'll give one heads up to all the owners. ठीक है? One heads up to all the owners. 2 player बाकी है. ठीक है? आपको जो प्लेयर पे बिड करना, कौन बाकी? यू एंड यू. आपको जो प्लेयर पे बिड करना आप कर सकते हो. अगर आपको रोटेशनल में भी आएगा, आपने इसके लिए बिड नहीं किया, हेमंत भाई आएंगे, हेमंत भाई की बिड नहीं किया, सुरभि आएगी. तो ऐसा कंपलसरी नहीं कौन लास्ट प्लेयर आएगा. दैट्स अ रोटेशनल. इट्स कंप्लीटली योर कॉल. परफेक्ट. ओके. सो विथ सुरभि शिंदे. Okay, do I see any bidders or people waiting for? I see a bidder at 12,000. 12,000 I see a bidder. 12,000. Do I see any bidders? They are very clear, I think. So 12,001, 12,002, 12,003 sold to Twisters. So by default, we'll ask Hemant Sharma to come. Hemant Sharma sold at 12,000 for power shuttlers. Either way, we can make a way. So guys, as discussed, we are currently at 5 minutes to 8. We are at 5 minutes to 8. We'll have a 10 minutes break. 8:05 we'll resume the auction. Thank you so much. So owner Janam was very clear. तुम 50 तक जाओ हम 51 जाएंगे. It was very clear. If I remember, owners meeting में बोल दिया था कि भाई मैं सचिन भाई के साथ खेलूंगा. नहीं? Okay guys, everyone's on the table, settled. Guys, everyone on the table. I'll just wait for 10 seconds more. Harshi, do you want anyone on your table to help you up? You sure? Perfect. Guys, we start the auction. Perfect. We start with the next player. The next player, Tanay Dalvi. Just a minute. Okay, Tanay Dalvi, any bidders in the house? B category. Any bidders in the house for Tanay Dalvi? 4,000 base value. Any bidders in the house? I see no bidders. I see no bidders in the house. I see Hemant Sharma, Power Shuttlers 4,000. 4,001, 4,002. Power Shuttlers. 4,001, 4,002, 4,200, 4,400, 4,400, 4,600, 4,600, 4,601, 4,602, 4,800, 400, 5,000, 5,001, 5,002, 5,200, 5,201, 5,202, 5,203 sold. Sold to Power Shuttlers 5,200. The pace has to be increased, guys, please. अगर आपको fast लग रहा है तो बोलना मैं इससे थोड़ा slow जा रहा हूँ. Fast लग रहा है? थोड़ा slow. Okay, perfect. Next player in the house, please. Deepak Mehta. I'll request Deepak bhai to please get from the table, please. 4,000. 4,000. Any bidders in the house? 4,000. 4,000. 4,200. 4,200. 4,400. 4,600. 4,800. 4,800. 4,800. 4,801. 5,000. 5,001. 5,002. 5,003. Sold. B category. Next player, C category, Urvashi Goyani. 2,000. 2,000, 2,200, 2,400, 600, 800, 1,000, 3,000, 3,200, 3,400, 3,600, 3,800, 4,200, 4,200, 4,400, 4,400, 4,401, 4,600, 4,600, 4,800, 4,801, 4,800, 5,000, 5,000, 5,200, 5,201, 5,400, 5,400, 5,600, 5,600, 5,600 with racket ranges, 5,601, 5,602, 5,603 sold. Sold. 5,600 to sold to racket ranges. Mandar Agarkar. We'll start with the bidding. One of the best players in the auction. 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,200, sorry, 6,500, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 8,500, 9,000, 9,500, 10,000, 10,500, 11,000, 11,500, 11,500, 11,500, 12,000, 12,000, 12,500, 12,500, 13,000, 13,000, any bidder, 13,500, 13,500 with Pristine smashers, 14,000, 14,000 with racket ranges, 14,000 with racket ranges, 14,001, I see any hands, 14,002, 14,500 with Western Warriors. 15,000. 15,000. So I'm so sorry. एक सेकंड. 12 का 13 होगा. We'll just give me 1 minute. 15,000 रुपए थे. मतलब 12. 12,500. 13,000. 13,500. 14,000. 14,500. 15,000. That's 6 bid. I'm so sorry. At 12,000, we start the bid with 12,000 was with Harshit. So 12,000 with Pristine Smashes. 13,000, 14,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, 16,000, 16,000. Harshil, you want to come in? 16,000, 16,001, 16,002, 16,003 sold. Mandar Agarkar sold to Racket Rangers. Tanish Kapoor, A category, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000 with Pristine Smashes, 6,001, 6,002, 6,003 sold. Player sold to Pristine Smashes. Tanish Kapoor, player sold to Pristine Smashes at 6,000. Sanjay Paria. We'll just wait for 10 odd seconds. In the meantime, you can just check the maximum bids, the bid balance, everything on the screen with the owners. The player is sold for 6,000. Naresh Lauti, the player comes in with a grade value of A grade. The base value comes in at 6,000. 6,000, any bidders in the house? 6,000. I don't see any bidders in the house. Do I see one final call? The player goes unsold, will be back in the auction later. The player goes unsold for now. Player number 43 goes unsold. Player number 49, B category, Parth Shah with a base value of 4,000. Do I see any bidders? I see Western Warriors coming up with 4,000. 4,001, 4,200, 4,200, 4,400, 4,600, 4,800, 5,000, 5,200, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,800, 6,000, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 7,500. Any bidders, guys? More. 7,500, 7,501, 7,502, 7,503 sold to Western Warriors. The category was B category. Player number 49 sold to Western Warriors at 7,500. Aditya Shah, next player, B category, 21 years old. Do we have any bidders at 4,000? Do we have any bidders at 4,000? I don't see any bidders. I don't see any bidders in the house at 4,000. Do I see any bidders? I see one bidder. I see one bidding coming from Racket Busters at 4,000. The category B. Okay, sure. 4,001, 4,002, 4,003 sold. Sold to Racket Busters at 4,000. B category. Sold to Racket Busters. Jainam Shah. B category. 2,000 straight away with Pristine Smashers. 2,000 straight away with Pristine. Sorry, 4,000 straight away with Pristine Smashers. 4,200. 4,400. 4,401. 4,402. 4,403. 4,600 given. 4,600 given. 4,601. 4,602. 4,603 sold to Court Commanders. Nehal Jain, B category, serial number 75. We start with the base price of 4,000. 4,000, any bidders? I see Chandra coming in at 4,000, 4,200, 4,200 with Court Commanders, 4,200, 4201, 4202. Do I see any bidders? 4200, 4400, 4400, 4400 with twisters, 4401, 4402, 4600, 4600, 4601, 4602, 4800, 4800, 4801, 4802. Do I see any bidders? 4803. Sold to Chandra. 4800. The players being sold to Chandra. The next player in the house, Rushika. A category. Any bidders in the house? Any bidders in the house for Rushika? I see no bidding. The player for round 1, 4,000, 6,000, 6,000, A category, 6,000, 6,001, 6,002, 6,003, player sold. Perfect. I'll scroll to Racket Rangers. I'll quickly hand over the mic to Vidya Somane, who will be continuing with the further auction. I'll be joining back in some time. In the meantime, all the best to all the teams.
Hi all. I know there is a lot of talent still on a table. Team owners, keep the momentum on. Let's start with the next player. Sorry. So next player is Ruchi Gandhi from category B, 28 years. It's category B, 4,000, 4,000, 4,200, 4,400, 4,600, 4,800, 5,000, 5,200. Anyone else? 5,200, 5,400, 5,400 for Ruchi. Anyone else? 5,600, 5,600, 5,800, 5,800, 6,000, 6,000, 6,500, 6,500. Anyone else? Keep bidding, guys. 6,500. 1, 6,502, 6,503. Sold to Western Warriors. Category B. Just a second. So the next player is Neil Shah, category B. So base price is 4,000. Anyone for 4,000? 4,001? 4,000? It's already started. 4,000, 4,200, 4,400, sorry, 4,600, 4,800, 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,000. Anyone? 5,600, 5,800, 5,000, 6,000, 5,000, sorry, 6,000, 6,500, right? 6,500, 6,500, 1, 6,502, 6,503. Sold. Nilcha, category B. To, what is? Shuttle rackers. Sorry. So the next player is Keyur Gandhi, category A, base price 6,000. Anyone for base price? 6,001, 6,000, sorry, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 9,000, 9,500, 10,000, 10,000. You were there, Chandra? 9,500, 10,000, sorry, 10,500, 10,000, 11,000, 11,500, 11,000, 12,000, 12,000, okay, 13,000, 14,000, 14,000, 14,000. Anyone else more than that? 14,000, 15,000. Come on, guys, 15,000. 15,001, 15,002, 15,003. It's sold to Western Warriors. Keyur to Western Warriors. Category A. So the next player, Neha Palekar, age 27 years, category C. Sorry, 2,000 is base price. 2,000. Yeah. Okay. So Neha, category C, base price is 2,000. Anyone for 2,000? I'll wait for half a minute and then we'll move on to the next player. Anyone for Neha? Okay, player is unsold. Move on to the next player. So the next player is Somel Bhayani, category B, base price is 4,000. Anyone for 4,000? 4,000? 4,200? 4,200 for racket rangers. 4,200. Anyone else? Okay, 4,201, 4,400, 4,401, 4,402, 4,600, 4,800, 4,800, 4,801, 4,008, 5,000, 5,200, 5,200, 5,201, okay, 5,400, 5,400, 5,401, 5,402, 5,403. Player is sold to Racket Rangers. Move on to the next player. Yeah. So next player is Purvi Doshi, category C, base price is 2,000. Anyone for 2,000? Purvi? 2,001, 2,200, 2,400, 2,600, 2,800, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, okay, 3,200, 3,400, 3,600, 3,600, 3,800, 4,000. Anyone else more than that? 4,200, 4,200 for shuttle rackers, 4,201, 4,202, 4,203. So the player is sold to the shuttle rackers. You got it right? So the next player we have is Krina Parmar from category C, base price 2,000. Anyone for 2,000? Come on guys, anyone? Okay, let's move on to the next player. It's unsold, yeah. Player number 9. So the next player is Bhavin Gandhi from category B, base price 4,000. Anyone for 4,000? 4,000? 4,200? 4,400? 4,600? 4,800? 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,800, 6,000, 6,000. Anyone else more than that? 6,500, 7,000, 7,000, 7,500, 7,500. Anyone else more than that? 7,501, 7,502, 7,503. Player goes to Twisters. Category B. Okay, the next player is Yuval Mehta, category C. Base price 2,000. 2,000. It's already started. 2,000. Okay, 2,200. 2,400. 2,400. 2,401, 2,402, 2,403. Western Warriors. Player goes to Western Warriors. I request everyone to keep their pluck card down. It creates little confusion for me if you are not bidding. Okay, so the next player is Mahi Bhati, category B, 4,000. I know there is going to be a lot of competition now. So 4,000, 4,200, 4,400, 4,400, 4,600, 4,800, 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,600, 5,800, 5,800, 6,000, 6,000. Anyone else more than that? 6,500, 7,000. Oh, it's going up. It's hitting up. 7,000. Anyone else more than that? 7,000 with racket rangers. 7,500. 7,500. 7,501. 7,502. 7,503. The player goes to Western Warriors. Let's move to the next player, Deepen Bhayani, category A, base price is 6,000. 6,000, 6,200, sorry, 6,500, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,000, 8,500, 9,000, 9,000, 9,500, 10,000, 10,000. Anyone else? More than that? 10,001, 10,002, 10,003. Player is sold to Racket Rangers. It is in the family only. He makes sure that price goes high actually. For okay, the next player is Kirti Maru, category C, base price 2,000. 2,000. Anyone for Kirti? 2,000. I'll wait for a few more seconds. Okay, player is unsold. Let's move to the next player. Yeah, we can see. Okay, the next player is Saloni Maide. Right? Malde, sorry if I pronounce that name. Malde, right? Yeah, okay. So the base price is 4,000. Any team owner for 4,000? 4,000. 4,000. It started. 4,000. Anyone else? 4,000. 4,001. 4,002. 4,003. Player is sold to Racket Rangers. It's quite fast. Okay, let's move to the next player. Pratham Modi, category A. So the base, okay, just give me a second. Okay, so only one announcement for Racket Rangers. I think you're done with category A player. Now you can't bid anymore for category A. Racket Rangers, you can't bid for category A now. You are done. So you need to have 3 players for category A. Mandar, Rushika and Deepen. Yeah, all these 3 are A category players. So that team is done for A category A. Okay, so the next player is Pratham Modi, category A. 6,000 you started with it. 6,000. Anyone else? 6,200, 500. 7,000. 7,000. 7,500. New entry in the bid. 7,500. Yes, sir. 8,000. 8,500. 8,000. 9,000. 9,000. Any new entry? It was 9,000, right? 9,500. You're thinking a lot, seems. Lot of strategies in mind. 9,500. 9,501. 9,502. 9,503. Player is sold to Shuttle Spurs. Okay. Okay, so the next player is Siddharth Raut, category A. Okay, so 6,000 is started with shuttle. What is it? Shuttle whacker, 6,000, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500. Sorry, 8,000, 8,500. Give me 8,500, 9,000, 9,500, 10,000, 10,500, 11,000, 11,500, 12,000, 12,500. Sorry, 13,000, 14,000. सिद्धार्थ बहुत काम लगा रहा है. 14,000, 15,000, 15,000, 16,000, 16,000. Anyone more than that? 16,000. हेमंत भाई सिद्धार्थ को लेके ही जाएंगे. 16,000. अमित भाई in the market. 17,000, 18,000, 18,000. Amit bhai, come on, 18,000. 18,000. Anyone else? 18,000. 18,000. 1. 18. Okay, 18,500. New entry. 19,500. Sorry. 19,000. Sorry, Siddharth. 19,000. 19,000. Hemant bhai, 19,000. 20,000. 20,000. 20,000. Hemant bhai is thinking a lot. 20,000. Okay, I know. 20,000. Anyone else? 20,001, 20,002, 20,003. I must say, this team doesn't change. It remains same, right? Okay, so Siddharth has gone to power shuttlers. 20,000. Okay, the next player is Swayam Pari, category A, 6,000, 6,000, 6,500, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 7,500, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 9,000. Sorry. No, sir. No, I was looking there. 8,500. Okay, I stopped at 9,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,500. 12 के बाद है 10,500, 10,500, 10,500 1, 10,500 2, 10,500 3. The player is sold to Twisters. Next player, Dhruv Sharma, category B, base price 4,000. 4,000, it started. 4,200. 4,400, 4,600, 4,800, 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,800, 6,000, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 8,500. Anyone else? 9,000, 9,500, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,500. Please, Siddharth, we can have meet up later. 11,000, 11,000, 11,500, 11,500. Anyone else? 11,500 for Dhruv. 11,500 1, 11,500 2, 11,000, 12,000, 12,000, 12,005, 12,001, 13,000, 13,000, 13,001, 13,002, okay, 14,000, 14,000, anyone else more than that? 14,001, 14,002, and 14,003. Player goes to Racket Rangers. Yeah, so Racket Rangers, your now max limit is 9,000. You can't go beyond that right now. Oh. Okay. Move to the next player, Vivek Ruia, category A. Base price is 6,000. 6,000. Anyone for the Vivek Ruia? I'll wait for a few more seconds. Okay. Player is unsold. 103. So the next player is Abhay Parab, category B, base price 4,000. Anyone for 4,000? Abhay, 4,000. It started. 4,000. 4,000. 4,200, 4,400, 4,600, 4,800, 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,800, 5,800. Anyone else? 5,000, 6,000, 6,500. 6,500. Anyone else? More than that? 6,500. So 6,501, 6,502, 6,503. Player goes to Western Warriors. Let me check. Okay, so they're finished now. Yeah, so Western Warriors, you can't bid for category B now. You're done with that. And please take care of your max available bid amount. You can't go beyond that. Okay, let's move to the next player. Mehul Shah, category C, base price 2,000. 2,000, it started. 2,000, anyone else more than 2,200, 2,400, 2,600, 2,800, 3,000, 3,000. 3,000, anyone else? 3,200, 3,400, 3,400, 3,600, 3,600. Anyone else? 3,600, 3,601, 3,602, and 3,000. Okay, 3,800, 3,800. Anyone else? 3,801, 3,802, 3,803. Player goes to Court Commanders. Category C. Okay, the next player is Shaurya Maru, category C, base price is 2,000. Anyone for Shaurya Maru? 2,000, 2,200, 2,400, 2,600, 2,800, 2,800, 2,800, anyone? 3,000, 3,000, 3,200, 3,400, 3,400. Anyone more than that? 3,400, 3,600, 3,800, 3,800, 3,800. Sorry, you were with 3,800. 3,800. Anyone more than that? 3,801, 3,802, 3,803. Player goes to Twisters.
Hello, guys. We are done with 50 players. I'll give you a quick synopsis about how does the standing stands. Chandra have selected 3 players till now. Balance KD of 61,200. Maximum bid 37,200. Power shuttlers 5 players done. The maximum available KD of 53,800. Max bid 35,800. Racket rangers 61,000 abhi bhi hai. Racket busters is still has 61,000. Max they can go is 37,000. Shuttle spurs you have 61,500. Max you can go is 37,500. Twisters 54,200 is something which you have. 38,200 is max that you can go. Court commanders maximum जा सकते हैं 25,600. You guys have 47,600 left. Pristine smashers you have 58,000. Max bid is 36,000. Racket rangers incredibly has almost done with 8 players. You have a kitty of around 13,000 left. Max bid of 9,000. Shuttle whackers, you have a balance of 53,300. Max bid of 31,300. Western warriors, you have 38,600. Max bid of 28,600. Perfect. We'll have a short, quick break of say 5 minutes. In the meanwhile, you can just enjoy the snacks, and we'll resume in say 5-10 minutes back. Thank you.
श्योर ना और इनाया पहले लिख देती हूँ ना उसका मैं जन्म ए विदेश सब पता है यार तुझे श्रीकांत ए में हाँ और अमित हाँ अच्छा नॉन प्लेइंग संजय ए ना
Can we play some music, please? Eman bhai, can we play some music? Eman bhai, can we play some music, please? Hello. Please, again, we get back with the same rule. Guys, only owners, icon players and the players selected. और कोई family रहेगा तो ठीक है. But please, guys, request all the people to get back to their own tables. Shirish, please. Okay, we'll get back fast. I'll just let everyone know. So out of 30 players in A, till now there are only 14 players which have been sold. So still 16 A players are yet to come. When it comes to B, out of 40, only 15 players are sold. Out of 40, only 15 players are sold, 25 are still remaining. C, out of 36 players are been sold, rest 24 players are still yet to come into the auction. Are we good to go? There are three players who will be bringing in the next round. Perfect. We'll come on to the next part of the auction. Okay. I believe everyone knows kiska A hua hai, kiska B hua hai. You want me to let you guys know? Everyone's tracking. Everyone has that application जिसमें तुम सिर्फ टीम पे क्लिक कर लोगे तो तुमको आइडिया भी आ जाएगा कौन सी टीम में कौन प्लेयर गए और कौन सी कैटेगरी है कितने भरे गए. Perfect. Okay. Harshil will once again ask you, do you want anyone on your table to support you? Going strong? Perfect. Okay. Before we move on, Shrish, we'll request you to please get your chair back and sit. Thank you. Perfect. Next player in the house, Ankur Shah, B category. Any bidders? Do I see any bidders in the house? Ankur Shah, do I see any bidders in the house? Perfect. The player goes unsold for round 1. Player number 33, grade B, Ankur Shah. Next player. Next player, please. We are not able to reflect that same thing here. नहीं आ रहा. We are not able to reflect here. Can Sachin please check it? App पे भी नहीं आया. We'll just take a pause of 20 seconds, please. Hello. Okay, guys. Are you enjoying the auction? Yes or no? I can't hear a yes, big yes. Are you enjoying the auction? Yes or no? How was the food? Good or bad? I got a good or bad? Very good. Okay. Perfect. We'll just wait 1 second. Who's the next player? After party is by Sachin May on the house for being the most expensive player. Next player in the house. We'll just allow our team. We'll just allow our team 20 seconds. No problem. Can you guys see in the app? Next player. I'll request Vidya Somani to please do this auction. To avoid any conflict of interest, I'll please request Vidya Somani to do the auction.
Oh, it's already started. Okay. So the category is A. Base price is 6,000, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,000, 8,500, 9,000, 9,500. Sorry, that was 9,500, right? It's 10,000, 10,500, 11,000, 11,500, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000. You still up? 16,000, 16,000, 16,001, 16,002, 16,500, oh sorry, 17,000, 18,000, 18,000, 19,000, 19,000, woohoo, 19,000, anyone more than that? Sachin Shrikant, he's looking at you. 19,000. They're with 19,000, right? 19,001, 19,000, 19,002, 19,003. So player sold to Shuttle Spurs.
Next player in the house, Kavit Vora, A category. Okay, we'll just wait for 1 second. FNF11. Next player in the house, Kavit Vora, A category. 6,000, 6,000, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,000, 8,500, 9,000, 9,500, 10,000, 10,500, 10,500 with Chandra, 11,000, 11,000, 11,500, 12,000, 12,000 with Power Shutters, 12,000, 13,000 with Western Warriors, 14,000 there. 14,000, 15,000 with Western Warriors, 16,000 there, 16,000, 16,000 with power Shutters, 16,000, any bidders, did I miss? 17,000 comes back, 18,000 comes back stronger, 18,000 comes back very stronger, 18,000, 18,001, 18,002, 18,003 sold to Power Shutters. Pristine Smashers, sorry, I'm so sorry. Pristine Smashers. Pristine Smashers. Sanjay Paria, the owner. 18,000. Next player, Gaurav Lahoti. It became difficult for the person to track because app में सब teams के नाम है. Gaurav Lahoti, B category player. Any bidders? 4,000, 4,001, 4,002, 4,003 sold. Sold to Pristine Smashers. Next player, Richa Lauti, C category. Any bidders? Do I see any bidders in the house? Do I see any bidders in the house? Currently the player goes unsold, will be back in the next round. Next player, Prajwal Lauti. Prajwal Lauti with a base price of B category, 4,000, 4,200, 4,600, 4,800, 4,800, 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,800, 6,000, 6,500, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 8,500 on my left, on my utmost left, 8,500, Shuttle Spurs, 8,500, 9,000, 9,000, 9,000, 9,500, 9,500, 9,500, 10,001, 10,000 on my extreme left, 10,001, 10,500, 10,500, 11,000, 11,000 with Court Commanders, 11,001, 11,500, 11,501, 11,502, 11,503 sold. The player is been sold to Racket Busters. Racket Busters. Even last year he was in that same team. Owner showing trust on his players. Next player in the house, Bhavisha Gandhi. Category C, number 50. Category C, number 50. I see one bid in the house. Shuttle Spurs. Do I see any other bidders? Do I see any other bidders? The player sold to Shuttle Spurs for 2,000. Kunal Veera. Nice photo, man. ये हमसे 4 बार change करवाया photo. And his dream is to play with none other than his brother. Let's see. Let's see. Can Dhruv and Kunal go in the same team? We start with 6,000, 6,000, 7,000. Quickly, guys. Quickly. 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 9,000. Sorry. 6,000, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 8,500, 9,000, 9,000, 9,000, 9,500, 10,000, 10,000, 10,500, 10,500, 11,000, 11,500, 12,000, 13,000, 13,000, 14,000, 14,000 with Neet Bhai, 15,000, 16,000. Any bidders in the house over there? 16,000, 17,000 over there, 18,000 over here, 18,000 over here, 18,000, 19,000 over there. Woo! 19,000, 20,000. Twisters goes for 20,000. 20,001, 20,002, 20,003 sold. Kunal Veera sold to Twisters for 20,000. Neet Parekh. Hemay Malde, next player into the auction. A category, base price 6,000. 6,000, 6,000, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 9,000, 9,500, 10,000, 10,500, 11,000, 11,000, 11,500, 12,000, 12,000 with Court Commanders, 12,000, 13,000, 13,000 with Shuttlebackers, 13,000, 14,000, 14,000, 15,000 with Power Shuttlers, 15,000 with Power Shuttlers, 15,001, 15,002, 15,003 sold to Power Shuttlers. Samir Palekar, the next player in the house, Samir Palekar. B category, 4,000. 4,000. Any bidders in the house for 4,000? 4,000. 4,001. 4,002. 4,003 sold to Shuttle Spurs. Khushi Paria, next player into the auction. Khushi Paria, category C. Khushi Paria, category C. Any bidders? I see one bidder in the house. 2,001, 2,002, 2,200, 2,200, 2,400, 2,600, 2,800, 2,801, 2,802, 2,803 sold to Power Shutters. Pristine Smashers, Pristine Smashers. I'm sorry. So sorry. Next player, Khushbu Solanki. Khushbu Solanki, any bidders in the house? Any bidders in the house for Khushbu Solanki? Category B. Any bidders in the house for Khushbu Solanki? The player currently goes unsold. We'll come back later. Om Mehta. Om Mehta. The category A, 6,000. 6,000 with Shuttlebacker, 6,500, 7,000, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 9,000, 9,500, 10,000, 10,001, 10,002, 10,500, 11,000, 11,500, 11,501, 12,000, 13,000, 13,000, 14,000, 14,001, 14,002, 14,003. Sold. Sold to Western Warriors. We'll ask Vidya Somani to please continue the auction.
I hope everybody is building their dream team. So keep this beats rolling and keep your energy high. So what I'll do, I'll just announce kitne kiske players category mein ho gaye. So I'll first racket rangers, you are done with A. One player is left in category B and 2 in category C. For Team Chandra, 2 are left in category A, 3 in B and 3 in C. Racket Busters, 2 in category A, 2 in category B and 3 in category C. Power Shuttlers, 1 in category A, 2 in category B and 2 in category C. Court Commanders, 2 in category A, 3 in category B and 2 in category C. Twisters, 3 in category B. They are done with A, so 3 remaining in category B, 2 in category C. Shuttle Spurs, 2 in category B, 1 in category A and 2 in category C. Shuttle Whackers, 2 in category A, 3 in category B and 2 in category C. Western Warriors, 1 in category A, 3 in category B and 2 in category C. Western Warriors, 1 in category A and 2 in category C. Pristine Smashers, 3 in category B and 2 in category C. They are done with category A. We all are on same page? Any discrepancies? No, right? Okay, we'll move ahead. Okay, the next player is Mitul Vora, category C, base price is 2,000. Anyone for 2,000? 2,000? 2,000, it's already started. 2,000? 2,200? 2,200? 2,400? 2,400? 2,600? 2,600? 2,600? 1? 2,602? 2,603. Player goes to, Pristine Smashers. Next player. It's Liv Clement, category C, base price is 2,000. Anyone? 2,000, 2,200, 2,400, 2,600, 2,800, 3,000, 3,200, 3,004, 3,600, 3,800, 4,000, 4,200, 4,400, 4,400, 4,600, 4,600, 4,800, 5,000, 5,200, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,600, 5,800, 5,800, 6,000, 6,000. Wow, 6,000. Anyone? Any bid coming in? 6,000. 6,000, 6,500, 7,000, 7,000. Anyone? 7,500, 7,500, 7,500, 7,500. Anyone? Any bid coming in? 7,501, 7,502, 7,503. Player goes to Court Commanders. Yeah. Can we have next player? Dhruv Kandoi, category B. Base price is 4,000. 4,000, 4,200, 4,400, 4,600, 4,800, 4,800. Anyone else? 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, 5,400, 5,600, 5,800, 5,800, 6,000. Yes? Yeah. You raised your pick card? Oh, sorry. 6. You're still in bed? 6,000? Okay, 6,000, 6,500. Okay, 7,000. So you were on 7,000. Now he is on 7,500. Yeah, 7,500. 8,000, 8,500. 8,500. 8,500. Anyone else? Any bid coming in? 7,000. 8,500. 9,000. 9,000. Sorry guys. 9,000. Anyone else? 9,001. 9,002. 9,003. Player is sold to shuttle trackers. Next player is Kishore Bothra, category B, base price 4,000. 4,000, 4,200, 4,400, 4,600, 4,800, 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,800, 6,000, 6,500, 7,000. किधर आया? You done, right? 7,000. 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 8,500, 9,000, 9,500, 9,500, 10,000, 10,000. Any more bid? 10,000, 1, 10,002, 10,200, sorry, 500, 10,500, 10,500, 1, 10,500, 11,000, 11,000, 11,000, 11,001, 11,002, 11,003. Player is sold to Shuttle Spurs. Can we have next player? Yeah. Kavish Parikh, category B, base price is 4,000. 4,000. 4,000. It started 4,000. Anybody coming in? This is not the place and time to ask this. Okay, 4,000. 4,001. 4,002. 4,003. Player goes to Twisters. Yeah. Can we have next player? Am I going fast? Shall I slow down? Okay. So the next player is Cherry Bhuptani, category C, base price 2,000. Anyone? 2,000? 2,000? It started 2,000? 2,200? 2,200? 2,400? 2,400? 2,401? Yeah, 2,401, 2,400, sorry? 2,401, 2,402, 2,403. Player goes to Court Commanders. Okay, can we have next player? Oof. Huh? So now it's going to be task. Gopal Suchak, category A, base price 6,000. 6,000, 6,000, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 9,000, 9,500, 10,000, 10,500, 11,000, 11,500, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16, 17, 18, 18, 18,000, sorry, 18,001, 18,002, 18,003. Player goes to court commanders. Okay, so the next player is Archana Rani, category C, base price is 2,000. Anyone? 2,000? 2,000, it started 2,200, 2,400, 2,600, 2,800, 2,800, 3,000, 3,200. You're still there, right? 3,400, 3,600, 3,800, 4,000, 4,200, 4,200, 4,400, 4,400, 4,600, 4,800. Any beat coming in? 4,800, 1, 4,802, 4,800, 4,000, this is 5,000, 5,000, 5,200, 5,200, sorry, you were 5,000, they are now 5,200. 5,201, you're still in? No, 5,201, 5,000, anyone? 5,201, 5,202, 5,200, sold. Player goes to Twisters. Next player. Anant Maru, category A, base price 6,000. 6,000, it started, 6,000. Anyone else? 6,000. 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 9,000, 9,000, 9,500, 9,500, anyone else? 9,500, 10,000, you still in? 10,500, 10,500, 10,501, 10,502, 10,503. Player goes to Shuttlebackers. Yeah, can we have next player? Oof, Amit Maru. Back to back. So the category is A, base price 6,000. 6,000 started. 6,500. Oh, sorry. 7,000, 7,500. 8,000, 8,500, 9,000. Anyone? 9,000, 9,500, 10,000, 10,500, sorry, 11,000, 11,500, 12, 12, 12, 13, 13, 13,000, 14, 15, 15, anyone else? 15, 16, 17. 17. Anyone else? 17, 18. 18. 18. 18, 1. 19,000. 20,000. Keep checking their price. 20,000. 20,001. 20,002. 20,003. Player goes to Power Shuttlers. Can we have next player? Oh, next player is Harshil Paharia, category B, base price is 4,000. 4,000, 4,200, 4,400, keep it little high. 4,400, 4,600, 4,800, 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,800, 6,000, 6,500, 6,000, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 9,000, 9,000, 9,500, 10,000, okay, 10,000, 10,500, okay, 10,000, 11,000, 11,500, you're there? 11,500, yeah, 12,000, 12,000 and 13, 13, 13, 13, 14, 14, 14,000, 14,001, 14,002, 14,000, you're still there? 14,003. So you are sold to Shuttle Spurs. Now who is going to sit in your table, on your table? But we should appreciate that kid single-handedly. Okay, so the next player is Balkrishna Ladda, category C, base price 2,000. 2,000. 2,000. It started 2,000. 2001. 2,200. 2,200. 2,400. 2,400. Yes, anyone? 2,400. 1. Give it 2,400, right? 2,401. 2,402. 2,403. Player gone to Warriors. Western Warriors. Yeah. So the next player is Pradeep Lahoti, category B, base price 4,000. 4,000, anyone? 4,000, 4,200. Still in? 4,400, 4,600, 4,600, 4,800, 4,800. You're still there? 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,800, 6,000, 6,500, 7, 7,500, 8,000, 8,000, 8,000. Any bid coming in? 8,001, 8,002, 8,003. Player has gone to Pristine Smashers. So the next player is Aro Bothra. Sorry. Okay. Can we have next player on the board? Aro Bothra, category B, base price 4,000. 4,000. Anyone? 4,000. Started. 4,000. 4,001. 4,002. 4,003. Player goes to Goat Commanders. Oh, sorry. It was before? Sorry, my mistake. 4,200. 4,400. 4,400. 200. Okay. 4,200. 4,400. 4,600. 4,600. 4,601. 4,602. 4,603. Player goes to Racket Busters. B category. Yeah. So next player is Pranjal Parikh, category B, base price 4,000. 4,000. 4,000 started. 4,000. 4,200. 4,200, 4,400, 4,400, 4,600, 4,800, 4,000, 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,600, 5,800, 5,800, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000 to 6,500, 7,000, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 8,500, 8,501, 9,000, 9,000, 9,001, 9,002, 9,003. Now, player goes to Pristine Smashers. Yeah, so the next player is Vishnu Mantri, category B, base price is 4,000. 4,000, 4,000 started, 4,000. Anyone? 4,001, 4,200, 4,400, 4,600. It's category B. 4,800, 5,000, 5,200, 5,200, 5,400, 5,400, 5,600, 5,600, 5,800, 6,000, 6,000, 6,500, 6,000, 7,000, 7,500, 7,500, 7,501, 7,502, 7,503. Player goes to Shuttlebackers. Next player is Sharvari Shah, category C, base price 2,000. Anyone? Yeah. 2,000, 2,200, 2,400, 2,600, 2,600, 2,800, 3,000, sorry, 3,000, 3,200, 3,200, 3,200, 3,400, 3,400, 3,400, 3,600, 3,600, 3,601, 3,602, 3,603. Player goes to Shuttle Spurs. Yeah, so the next player is Sweetie Clement, category B, base price 4,000. 4,000. 4,000, it started 4,200, 4,200. You started, Chandra, bid it for 4,200. Yeah, yeah, 4,200, 4,400, 4,600, 4,600, 4,800, 5,000, 5,200, 5,200, 5,400, 5,400, 5,401, 5,600, 5,800, 6,000, 6,000, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, with Chandra, 7,500. 7,501. 7,502. 8,000. 8,500. 8,500 with Chandra. 9,000. 9,500. 9,500. 1. 9,502. 9,503. Player goes to Chandra. So we have the whole family.
थोड़ा कैलकुलेशन शायद ऊपर नीचे है ऐप में, अभी मैं आपको एग्जांपल
Hello. Yeah. So we are taking just 5 minutes break due to some technical issues. We'll have to take 5 minutes break.
The app seems to be calculating the maximum incorrectly. It's treating A and B as C reserve players. So essentially, if you say you're supposed to reserve 6,000 for A, it is reserving only 2,000. We just back tested everything. In case of shuttle spurs, it has resulted in a 100-point excess. We noticed that only when a 100-point excess came for them. Basically, they should have a balance of 8,000 minimum, but they are having 7,900. Other teams are within the limit as of now. So I think we should condone that 100 points and we should move on. From here onwards, they will track manually everything. Not power. Others are all shuttle spurs. उनका 7,900 दिख रहा है ना. Ideally वो 8,000 होना चाहिए. Minimum points उनके पास 8,000 होना चाहिए था, but 7,900 दिख रहा है. So it's a 100 point which has gone wrong, and good that we have noticed it in the app right now, and there are no other teams which are running short. So we should just condone that 100 points and move on. Rest all are okay, and from here onwards they will track manually here so that you know everything. हाँ बट वो आप मैनुअली ट्रैक करेंगे, so that you know we don't have an issue. Yeah, thanks.
Next player. Next player. We will have next player in the house. Guys, I'll request everyone to please take their seats. The next player in the house, Advait Parab, C category. Hello.
Just a request. Please, I think to some extent, owners themselves try to ensure whatever is the maximum, you don't breach that, because now you have 2 or 3 players left in each team to be taken. So just try to ensure that आप लोग भी excess पे नहीं जाओ and थोड़ा track कर सकते हैं तो individually. या और ना auction का pace बहुत slow हो जाएगा वरना if that happens. ठीक है?
Advait Parab, C category. Any bidders in the house? Do I see any bidders in the house for Advait Parab? Advait Parab, any bidders in the house, guys? Advait Parab at present goes unsold. 2,000 with racket busters. 2,000 with racket busters. Advait Parab. 2001, 2002, 2003 sold. Advait Parab, C category, 91 sold to racket busters. Next player, please. Sneha Shah, righty, C category female with a base price of 2,000. Any bidders in the house, guys? Any bidders? Do I see any hands in the house? Do I see any hands? I don't see any hands. The player for the time being goes unsold. Next player, please. Denzel Clement, B category player, righty. We start the bid with 4,000. 4,000, 4,200, 4,400, 4,400, 4,600, 4,800, 4,801, 5,000, 5,200, 5,201, 5,202, 5,400, 5,400, 5,600, 5,600, 5,800, 5,801, 5,802, 5,803. Denzel Clement sold to Chandra for 5,800. Category B. 5,800. Next player, please. Chirag Jain, A category. Chirag Jain, A category. Any bidders in the house? 6,000, 6,500, 6,500, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,000, 8,500, 8,501, 8,502, 9,000, 9,000, 9,001, 9,002, 9,003, 9,003. I just told 9,003. 9,003 sold. Sorry. 9,000 to sold to Racket Busters. Chirag Jain, A category player, sold at 9,000. नहीं 9,000 आप वो बाद में बोले थे, सोल्ड के बाद में बोले. Next player, B category, Rohini Raut, righty, with a base price of 4,000. B. Do I see any bidders in the house? 4,000, 4,001, 4,000. Do I see any bidders? 4,200, 4,400, 4,600, 4,601, 4,602, 4,800, 5,000, 5,001, 5,002, 5,003, sold to Racket Rangers. Sold for 5,000. We'll just go slow. We'll go slow. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Next player, please. Kunal Goyani. Kunal Goyani in the house. Kunal Goyani with a base price of 4,000. Any bidders in the house? Kunal Goyani. Do I see any bidders in the house? Kunal Goyani. Do I see any bidders in the house? Kunal Goyani for the time being goes unsold. 47, B category. Rupal Jain, C category. Do I see any bidders in the house? 2,000. 2,000 with Chandra. 2,200. Western Warriors. 2,201. 2,400. 2,400 with Chandra. 2,401. 2,402. Do I see any hands? 2,403 sold. Chandra. 2,400. Rupal Jain. Next player, Rohit Mishra, A category. Rohit Mishra, A category. Do I see any bidders in the house? Chandra, 6,000. Chandra for 6,000. 6,500 Western Warriors. 7,000. Chandra. 7,500. 7,501. 7,502. Do I see any bidders in the house? 7,503. Just give me 1 second. We'll have an organizer's call. It's a 50-50 chance. It will take a call.
उनका है, 7,000 इनका था.
7,500 with shuttle whackers. हाँ मतलब नहीं ऐसा बोलो. 7,500 with shuttle whackers. 8,000. 8,000 with shuttle whackers. 8,500. Can they go? 8,500. 9,000. 9,500. 10,000. 10,001. 10,002. 10,500. 11,000. 11,001. 11,500. 12,000. 13,000. 13,001. 13,000. He's asked for a minute. We'll wait. 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 15,001, 15,002, 15,003 sold to Western Warriors. 15,000, 15,000. Yeah, we'll wait for a minute. Next player in the house, Kinjal Agarkar. Kinjal Agarkar, any bidders? 2,000, 2,001, 2,002, 2,200, 2,400, 2,600, 2,800, 3,000, 3,000, 3,200, 3,400, 3,600, 3,800, 4,000, 4,200, 4,400, 4,600, 4,600, 4,800, 4,801, 4,800, 5,000, 5,200, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,600, 5,800, 6,000, 6,000. Neet Parekh with 6,000 twisters. 6,001, 6,002, 6,003, 6,000. He had a bid rest. We can't undo, sir. We can't undo. 6,500 with Chandra. 6,500 with Chandra. 6,501. 7,000. 7,000. 7,001. 7,002. 7,003 sold to twisters. 7,000 sold to twisters. See. We'll just wait for a second as there's a manual entry going on. Done? Next player, A category, Amol Parab. A category, 6,000, 6,001, 6,002, 6,200, 6,200, 6,500, 7,000, 7,000, 7,500, 7,000, 8,000, 8,001, 8,002. Do I have any bidders? No. 8,003 sold to Chandra. 8,000 sold to Chandra. We'll go as slow as possible because we are on the verge of almost the end. All the teams completing their players, so we'll go as slow as possible. Sahana Prabhugaonkar. She's a 9-year-old kid. B category. So, any bidders in the house? 4,000. 4,000 with court commanders. 4,200. 4,200. 4,400. 4,600. 4,600, 4,800, 5,000, 5,001, 5,002, 5,200, 5,200, 5,201, 5,202, 5,400, 5,400, 5,401, 5,402, 5,403 sold. Sold to Racket Busters, 5,400. Yeah. Racket Busters, Suhana Prabhugaonkar. Aditya. Okay. Next player, Aryo Shah. Any bidders in the house for Aryo Shah? C category base price 2000. 2000 with Western Warriors. 2001. 2002. 2003 sold. Western Warriors are the first team to complete all 11 players. A big round of applause for them. You have a kitty purse of 5,200 that you save. Perfect. So we are done with one team. Actually, a lot of team on 9 was supposed to do. Next player Vidya Somani. The bid from Shuttlebackers at 2,000. That's the bid. It's the first bid in 5 seasons of PBL by Shrikant Bhaiya and Vidya Abhi. 2,000. This is the first bid. 2000 with Shuttlebackers. 2001, 2002. Any bidders? 2000 sold to Shuttlebackers. Vidya Somani sold to Shuttlebackers. Next player, Ankit Botra. Ankit Botra. Ankit Botra with base category of B. Any bidders in the house? It's Court Commanders coming to command. Do I see any bidders? I don't see any bidders in the house other than Court Commanders. The player 4001, 4002. Any bidders? No. 4003 sold. Court Commanders. Court Commanders 4000 sold. Yeah. Prakash Das. I don't see any bidders in the house for Prakash Das. The player goes unsold. Thank you. I'll request Saloni and Gopal Bhaiya, please. We are supposed to 3 players per table. Please, we'll request. We will not have discussion. It's 3 players. No, bacha beta. 3 players. Hetal Doshi, next player. All eyes on Chandra. All eyes on Chandra. Chandra with 4,000, 4,200, 4,400, 4,600, 4,800, 4,800, 4,800, 5,000, 5,000 with Racket Busters, 5,200, 5,200. Any bidders? Can Chandra? Okay, so you cannot bid. So you come back to 4,800. You come back to 4,800. Can Court Commanders bid till 5,000? $5,000 with Court Commanders, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,600 with Chandra. Any bidders in the house for 5,600? Do I see any bidders in the house? 5,601, 5,602, 5,603. Hetal Doshi sold to Chandra. I'll just let everyone know किसमें कितने बाकी है. Racket Rangers are left with 2 C category players. That's the same with Chandra. Chandra is left with 1 A category player as well. Racket Busters are yet to take 1 A category and 2 C. Power Shuttlers, Racket Busters, what I see is 1 A remaining and 2 C. 1 A, 2 C, correct. कौन सा? Clear, clear. We are clear with here. Racket Busters 1A, 2C. Guys, please. The kids gang over there. Guys, I request you to please maintain silence. Kavish, Parth, please. Next team, Power Shuttlers. You have to take 2B and 2C. Court Commanders. You have to take 1A and 2B. Twisters. You have to take 2B. Shuttle Spurs. You need to take 1A and 1C. Shuttle Whackers. You need to take 1A, 1B, 1C. Western Warriors is done with this team. Pristine Smashers are left with 1B and 1C. Shrikant Somane. Next player in the house. Anand Toshniwal, B category. Anand Toshniwal, B category. Comes Pristine Smashers. Pristine Smashers comes in the house. Do you have any bidders? Pristine Smashers. 4,000. We have 4,200 with Court Commanders. 4,400 again. 4,600. 4,600 with Court Commanders. 4,601. 4,800. 4,800. 5,000. 5,000 with Court Commanders. 5,000. 5,000. 5,200. 5,201. 5,202. 5,203 sold to Pristine Smashers. Anand Toshniwal sold to Pristine Smashers. Anuj Jagnani, C category. C category Anuj Jagnani, 2,000 Chandra. Hello, 2,000, 2,200. Power Shuttlers 2,200, 2,400, 2,600, 2,600, 2,800, 2,800. 3,000, 3,200, 3,200 with Racket Busters. 3,200 with Racket Busters. 3,201, 3,002, 3,400, 3,600, 3,600 with Power Shuttlers. 3,601. 3,800, 3,800 with Chandra, 3,801, 3,802, 3,800, 4,000, 4,200. Back to Chandra quickly, 4,200, 4,400, 4,400, 4,401, 4,600, 4,600, 603. Hello. Hello, hello. Thank you. Next player in the house, Dairya Ladda. Category C. Any bidders? 4,000, 4,200, 2000, 2200, 2400, 600, 800, 3000, 3200, 1400, 1600, 1800, 4000, 4200, 4400, 4600, 4600. Can Pristine smashers go 4600? Let me check. 4800, 4800 there, 4800 there, 4800 there, 4800, 5000, 5001, 5002, 5000, 5200, 5400, 5600, 5601, 5602, 5603 sold. Pristine smashers complete their team. Big round of applause. And it's a big credit to Harshil Paria for at such a young age to manage the team. Big round of applause for Harshil. We are done with. We'll come on to the next part of the auction. Viren Buptani. I see only one team having money for him. Viren Buptani. Viren bhai, you can just stand or come here. Whatever you wish. We'll start with 6,000. 6,000. Any bidders in the house for 6,000? Your budget is exhausted. 6,000. 6,500. 7,000. 7,500. 8,000. 8,500. 9,000. 9,500. 10,000. 10,500. 10,500. You have money. You have money. Vidya Bhabhi is like you have money. Vidya Bhabhi be like you have money. 11,000. 11,500. 12,000. 13,000. 14,000. 15,000. 16,000. 17,000. 18,000. 18,001. 18,002. 19,000. 20,000. 20,001. Can Nimesh bhai go 20? Can, because $20, you are with 21. 20, okay, you are at 20. Can Racket Busters go 21? 21. 21 with Racket Busters. 22. 23. Can he go? He can go 23. You can't go 24. No, you can't go 24. You can't go 24. 24-1, 23-1, 23-2, 23-3. Sold to Racket Busters. Viren Buptani sold to Racket Busters. What an auction. What an auction. The pure planning. The pure planning. What a bidding. That was a master class by Dilip bhai. Great planning, great strategy. Keeping money. Next player in the house. Chirag Rati. 5,500. दो सी में 5,500 लेना है. दो प्लेयर उनको 5,500. 30. Chirag Rati. Any bidders in the house for Chirag Rati? 5,500 में आपको दो प्लेयर लेने हैं. Any bidders? Chirag Rathi. Do I see any bidders? I'll request Racket Busters table, sir. Dilip bhai, I'll request you guys, please. Only 3 people can sit on the table. Okay. Excuse me, sir. There was a rule कि ओनर के चेयर पे कोई और नहीं बैठ सकता. We were okay, but a team has taken objection, so बाजू वाले बैठ सकते. बाजू वाले बैठ सकते. Perfect. Chirag Rati, do I see any bidders in the house? Do I see any bidders in the house? I don't see any bidders in the house. The player goes unsold for now. Next player. Priya Shah. Priya Shah, C category female. Shuttle Wackers comes with 2000. 2000. 2200 comes power shuttlers. 2400. 2600. 2601. 2800. 3000. 3001. 3002. 3003 sold to power shuttlers. Let us take an organizer's call. मैंने नहीं देखा. उठाया था हाथ उठाया था. हाँ बोल रहे. देखा था. Guys, okay. It's a complete organizer's call. We give it to Dilip Bhai. We give it the next bid. 3000, 3200 with Dilip Bhai. 3400 power shuttlers. 3401, 3402, 3403 sold to power shuttlers. Priya Shah, C category, number 82. Colin, 6000 with Spurs. 6001, 6002, 6500, 7000, 7000, 7001, 7002, 7500, 7500 with Chandra, 7501, 7500, 8000, 8000 with Shuttle Wackers, 8001, 8002. Do we have any bid? 8000, 8500 with Chandra, 8501, 8502, 8503. Calling sold to Chandra. So, a noticeable thing, Chandra has entire Clement family, all 4 members, leave Denzel, Sweetie and Colin, all Clement. Leave इनके पास है. Okay, 3 Clement family. We will discuss in some time. भैया सिर्फ 6 ही प्लेयर बचे हैं, फिर उसके बाद बता देंगे ना. 6 ही प्लेयर बचे खाली. अभी वो बीच में नहीं बता सकते भैया. Next player, Anmol Jain. Anmol Jain, 4000, 4200, 4400, 4600, 4800, 5000, 5200, 5000, 5400, 5600, 5800, 6000, 6200, 6500, 7000, 7500, 7500, 8000, 8500, 8500, 9000, 9500, 9501, 9502, 9503 sold to Twisters. Anmol Jain. Sure. Next player, please. Venika Sevda. C category players. Any bidders in the house? I don't see any bidders in the house. Do I see any bidders in the house? Round 1. She goes unsold. Next player, please. Venika Sevda. भैया बहुत जेन्युइनली, मतलब मैं अभी देखा आपको 3 के जस्ट पहले भी देखा, बट मैं 3 के पहले देखा सर आपको, इसलिए आई विल गिव इट टू यू, नो प्रॉब्लम. 2000 with Racket Busters, 2001, 2002, 2003 sold to Racket Busters. वैसे भी उसमें नहीं कर रहा ना ऐप पे. वेनिका सेवड़ा. नहीं 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 कर नहीं कर बहुत कंफ्यूजन होता है बहुत कंफ्यूजन we have 4 players left. We have 4 players left in round 1 of auction. Next player, please. ठीक है, देखते हैं बाद में. किसमें क्या? वैसे भी उनको और एक ही प्लेयर लेना है. They have 3,500. एक ही सीट चाहिए उनको. हाँ, done. 2,000 sold to Racket Busters. Yeah, we can take our time. Racket Busters, you need to have one player for 3,500. Anush Toshniwal. Any bidders in the house for Anush Toshniwal? Court Commanders, 4,000. 4,001, 4,200, 4,200 with Power Shuttlers, 4,200, 4,400, 4,600, 4,601, 4,602, 4,603 sold to Power Shuttlers. Next player, please. Our next player, Dharmesh Shah. 2,000 shuttle whackers. 2,000 shuttle whackers. 2,000. 2,001. 2,200. 2,400. 2,400. 2,400 with Racket Busters. 2,600 with shuttle whackers. 2,600. 2,800. 3,000, 3,200, 3,201, 3,202, 3,400, 3,401, 3,402, 3,403 sold to shuttle whackers. We'll give it to Power Shuttlers 3,600. 3,601, 3,800, 3,801, 3,802, 3,803 sold to shuttle whackers. 3,800 sold to shuttle whackers. Yashin. Any bidders in the house for Yashin? 6,000, 6,001, 6,002, 6,003 sold to Court Commanders. 6,000 sold to Court Commanders. Jaimin Shah. B category, any bidders in the house? 4,000, 4,200, 4,400, 4,600, 4,600, 4,800, 5,000, 5,000 with shuttle whackers, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,800, 6,000, 6,500, 7,000, 7,500, 8,000. Can these teams go, guys? I'm talking about Power Shuttlers and shuttle whackers. 8,000 with Power Shuttlers. 8,000 with Power Shuttlers. 8,500. 8,000 nahi 8,500 with them. 8,501. 8,502. 8,503 sold to shuttle whackers. You have one player left Which category? C, you can go up to 12,000. A category? A category. Perfect. Okay. Next player, please. Okay. So I'll just tell किसमें कितने player बाकी हैं. Are we going category wise now when it comes to unsold, or we're going random? We're going random. Okay. When it comes to A category, shuttle whackers and shuttle spurs. These are the two teams that require 2 A category players. When it comes to B, power shuttler requires 1, court commanders requires 2, need twisters requires 1. That's it. When it comes to when it comes to C, racket rangers needs 2, Chandra needs 1, racket bursters needs 1, power shuttlers needs 1, shuttle spurs needs 1. That's it. Perfect. We'll go on to unsold category random. Perfect. I'll just have this with me now. Okay, perfect. Next player, please. When it comes to unsold category, the first player. Krina Parmar. Krina Parmar. Any bidders for Krina Parmar? C category. Any bidders for Krina Parmar? Krina Parmar. Any bidders, guys? The player goes unsold in the second round. Next player. Ankur Shah. Any bidders in the house for Ankur Shah? Racket Rangers, do they require a B category player? You cannot bid. Any bidders, guys? B, in B category, power shuttlers, court commanders and twisters. These are the 3 teams that can bid. So you're bidding for Ankur Shah. Maybe. Yeah, we can't do that. In auction, it's random. App में मिलेगा आपको, app में unsold. Okay. Any bidders? We have bidders, court commanders, Ankur Shah, 4,000. Any more bidders? 4,001, 4,002, 4,200, 4,200 power shuttlers, 4,201, 4,202, 4,203 sold. Sold to power shuttlers. Power shuttlers is done with B category. Neha Palekar. Neha Palekar. Any bidders? Do I see any bidders? C category, do I see any bidders? Do I see any bidders for C category? The player goes unsold in round 2. Kunal Goyani. Only 2 teams requires B category. One is Nihit Twisters and one is Court Commanders. Kunal Goyani. Are you going for Kunal Goyani? You either have to go it. मतलब अभी नहीं तो चिट में मतलब जो option ही नहीं है. Only you two to other teams. So you're gonna go? हाँ. Kunal Goyani. Anyhow, Kunal Goyani goes unsold. The player goes unsold for the time being. Next. आपको 2 भी चाहिए. 2 भी चाहिए. Chirag Rati. Any bidders? 4,000, 4,001, 4,002, 4,003. Sold to Court Commanders. Richa Lauti. Richa Lauti. Any bidders in the house for Richa Lauti? C. Richa Lauti. Richa Lauti, any bidders? Racket Rangers? The player goes unsold for the time being. Next player, please. Naresh Lauti. 6,000 with shuttle whackers. This is the only team that can bid. Player sold to shuttle whackers. Naresh Lauti sold to shuttle whackers. 6,000. Next player, please. Sneha Shah. Sneha Shah. Any bidders for Sneha Shah? Sneha Shah goes unsold in round 2. Next player, please. Vivek Ruya. Mandatory because एक ही है बचा and एक shuttle spurs को compulsory है. Vivek Ruya gets sold to shuttle spurs. एक A था वो Naresh Bhatti got sold to shuttle whackers. The last A, Naresh Laut is done. Shuttle spurs gets Vivek Ruya. Next player, please. Kirti Maru. 2000, 2001, 2002, 2000, 2200, 2400, 2600, 800, 3000. Guys, please keep on checking. 3200, 3400, 3600, 3800, 4000, 4200. नहीं जा सकते. 4200. Can these guys go to 4400? 4400. Player sold. Kirti Maru sold to power shuttlers for 4600. उनके पास मैक्सिमम एक ही प्लेयर बचा है. 4600. $5,000 with racket ranges. 5,200. 5,201. 5,202. 5,203 sold. Power shuttlers complete their team. Big round of applause for them. 5,600. 5,600. Kirti Maru sold to power shuttlers. Next player, please. Khushbu Solanki, B category. You both have the option. Khushbu Solanki sold to Twisters. $5,800. Khushbu Solanki sold to Twisters. 5,800. So we are done with Twisters. A big round of applause for Team Twisters. Prakash Das. 2000. we can't do random bidding. We can't do random bidding. 2000, 2200, 2400, 2400, 2600, 2800, 3000, 3,200, 3,400, 3,600, 3,600. Players 3,800, 4,000. जाने दो 4,400, 4,600, 4,800, 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,800, 6,000, 6,200. 6,200 players sold to Chandra. 6,500 players sold to Chandra. Team Chandra is also done. Big round of applause for them. Big round of applause for Team Chandra for completing their team. We go into the third round of unsold players. First player, please. Krina Parmar. See, if the players go unsold in this round, guys, Dilip bhai, we'll request you please. If the players go unsold in this round, next will be chit. So bidding करना है, bidding कर लो, ठीक है? Okay. Krina Parmar. Any bidders in the house? Krina Parmar. No. Player goes unsold. Next. Kunal Goyani. The only slot that is left is court commanders. नहीं. B. Kunal Goyani sold to court commanders. Court commanders is done. A big round of applause for court commanders. Neha Palekar. Any bidders for Neha Palekar? 2000 racket busters, 2200, 2400, 2600, 2800, 3000, 3200, 3400, 3400 with racket rangers. Players sold to racket rangers 3400. Aman bhai, I'll request you please to have a seat. Sneha Shah. Shuttle Spurs 2000, 2200, 2200 with racket busters, 2201, 2202, 2400 with racket rangers, 2400, 2600, 2800, 3000. 3000, 3200. Can racket rangers go 3200? 3400, 3600, 3600 with racket rangers, 3601, 3602, 3603. That winds up racket rangers. Yes. Okay. Big round of applause for racket rangers for completing their team. Three C players, one for shuttle spurs, one for racket busters, and नहीं one for एक B नहीं आया रुक B नहीं आया. There's only two players left. One is Richa Lauti. Any bidders for Richa Lauti? Any bidders? नहीं ये एक सेकंड नहीं, ये सेकेंड राउंड ऑफ रिचा लाउटी का, ये सेकेंड राउंड है. थर्ड राउंड में चिट होगा. ये रिचा लाउटी का सेकेंड राउंड है. एनी बिडर्स? 2000 विद शटल स्पर्स. हाँ मैं समझा, मैं आप बोले पर 2000 विद शटल स्पर्स, 2001, 2002, 2003 sold to shuttle spurs. Shuttle spurs also complete their 11. A big round of applause. 2000 base value. Richa Lauti. The last player which is there, Krina Parmar with racket rangers. Because अच्छा किसका एक बाकी है? हाँ इसका एक प्लेयर. दिलीप भाई आपका एक प्लेयर लास्ट, क्रीना परमार, सोल्ड टू रैकेट बस्टर्स. थैंक यू सो मच. ओके नहीं वो बी रिकॉर्ड नहीं हो गया ना, 100 पॉइंट का डिफरेंस था, इसलिए ऐप में वो बी रिकॉर्ड नहीं हो पाया. विवेक रुया जो सोल्ड हुआ वो 100 पॉइंट का डिफरेंस. ओके गाइस जस्ट अ मिनट. श्याम भैया एक बार बैठो ना प्लीज. वी जस्ट I believe we have had we complete the auction here. All a big round of applause for everyone, guys. The auction has been perfectly taken levels apart above by all the owners. Perfect bidding. All the players, all 110 players distributed within 10 teams. All players with 11 players. The maximum, most expensive bid, Sachin Shetty. So big round of applause for the maximum bid. Okay, so I on behalf of everyone would like to personally thank all the committee members: Dipin Bhai, Anand, Keyur, Vidya Abhi, Arushi, Hemay, Shrikant Bhaiya, Hemant Bhai, Amit Bhaiya, Siddharth Bhai. I'm sorry if I'm missing anyone. Raj Turakia. That's complete the entire organizing unit. The team has been together since day one that we decided to do, and I believe the auction has been up to the mark. Yes or no, guys? Have you enjoyed the auction? Yes or no? And trust me, with different plans still in mind, we would like to upscale the tournament level much higher. We, for the first time in this competition as an auction, we also were able to arrange YouTube Live. So all those players, families, members who couldn't be a part of the auction had the access of YouTube Live. All credit to everyone. Once again, thank you all players, owners, and this. We would also like to reveal the trophy over here. So just give us a couple of minutes. We'd like to reveal the trophies for the winners and runners up. Just give them some. I'll request Sachin Shetty to please come on the stage. Okay, I'll like to okay, I'll again like to Vivan bhai, can you please take the seat, please? I'll request. Dipen bhai, can you please take the seat, please? Okay. So I'll just request Jitu bhai, our senior, to please come on the stage. कौन सा? अर्शु ये रखना पापा वो सब रहने दे बेटा बाद में करना मामा कुछ चिट्स बना टोटल पूरा ले लेना एक साथ सुन खाली चिट्स पे ना 10 टीम के ओनर्स के नाम लिखो नहीं मैं मत करो कुछ अपन सिर्फ 10 टीम के नाम लिखो बस सुनो आई का नाम आज 10 टीम के नाम लिखो प्लेयर्स टीम ओनर्स को उधर ही बैठने दो 10 सीट आरुषि उठाएगी अल्टरनेट ए ग्रुप ए ग्रुप बी ग्रुप सी ग्रुप बी A1 guys, for the grouping we are just giving you a proposal. हम 10 मेंबर के यहाँ पे चिट लेंगे 10 मेंबर के चिट रख देंगे then any one of us will pick chits. ठीक है, जो फर्स्ट आया वो A, सेकंड आया B, odd numbers becomes A, even numbers becomes B. Is that fine with everyone? Yes, no? Perfect. Another option is we write A and B and ask owners to come again here and pick.
A and B, you just come and pick up whatever group you get that group.
हाँ वो भी चला अरे वो बेस्ट है okay we'll Sachin bhaiya we'll request Jitu bhai, our most senior, to please reveal the trophies for the year 2024 PBL season 5. Guys, big round of applause. This is the winner's trophy that we all will be playing for. I'll also request Jitu bhai to please reveal the runners up trophy. So this is the runners up trophy, guys. Big round of applause. These are the things that all of us will be playing for.
अंदर जा रहा ना दिखा नहीं ना तो साहिल के बाजू में दिखेगा ही ठीक है समझ जाएगा thank you so much. we'll go alphabetical order as per teams team name. इधर 10 शीट रहेंगे टीम नेम के अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर के हिसाब से ओनर्स के अल्फाबेटिकल बिकॉज हमने ये जो टेबल्स भी लगाया वो अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर्स के हिसाब से लगाया. So team owners name के alphabetical order से we'll ask one players to come and pick the chits. Just 2 minutes देना 2 minutes. हाँ. We request all the owners to please take the table. Racket busters, team racket busters, Dilip bhai, we request you to please take the table. इधर रख दे 10 का 10. I'll request to start with Mr. Amit Nayak to please come. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B. Amit Nayak comes in, Western Warrior comes in B group. पेपर पे लिख लो ना. A and B कर दो. Western Warrior comes in group B. Group A for racket busters. Group A for racket busters. Group A for power shuttlers. Group A for power shuttlers. Next, Janam. Group A again for court commanders. So Group A has court commanders, power shuttlers, and racket busters. Group A, now comes Jitu Bhai, the place where Akshat belongs. This is the group where Akshat belongs. Group B. Group B is the place where Racket Rangers and Akshat belongs. Next will be NIM. HH. The next will be Twisters. NIM. So this will be Surbi. Surbi and Twisters. They belong to Group A. The biggest smile had was by the Sachin Shetty had the biggest smile. Chandra, Team Chandra. 4A हुआ है, 4A. So Tahir, there is a very high probability Tahir, Dhruv, Akshat comes in Group B. If you are able to take A. If you are able to take A ले लो तो बाकी 3 B में चले जाएंगे. Group B. Group B. Next comes Riddhesh Shah, Stuttle Spurs. If he picks A, then it will be Dhruv and Akshat in one category. Group A. So we are done with Group A. The rest 2 teams, that is Shuttle Whackers and Sanjay Paria's team, they both come in Group B. So I'll just let you know, if I have to name my icon players, Shyam Suchak, Hemant Sharma, Sachin Shetty, Tahir and Surbi. This is Group A. The rest is Group B. Perfect. Guys, thank you so much. That's all from our end. Okay, rest 5. Dhaval Shah, Dhruv Veera, Akshat, Jay Gupte, and Archit. These are the next 5. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. That's all from my end. Good night. Thank you so much.